The Space Marines stalk through the ruins of the once mighty Manufactorum of the Adeptus Mechanicus, something terrible having had happened to bring down such robust and towering marvels of the tech priests of Mars. No matter how the Space Marines tried though, their auspexes and scanners in orbit could not pick up a single hostile foe. This was all just as planned, and the forces of the Aeldari moved according to plans laid out days ago by the Farses, knowing exactly when and where the Space Marines would be at this very moment. And when the time was just right for the perfect possible outcome, they would strike, and battle would be joined in the grim dark universe of Warhammer 40,000. Our mission today is a White Dwarf bunker issue from August 2023. Now, this is called Shield and Blade. First of all, we have shield generators. We're at the start of the first battle round. Both players have to select one of the objectives to be a shield generator for them. While you have your own friendly units nearby a shield generator, you will get a 5+ invulnerable save as long as it's your shield generator. Sweep and clear, as we're not playing an incursion scenario, doesn't affect us, though if you do decide to play an incursion game using this mission, it means you get sticky objectives. Our first mission objective is Command and Control, where from the second battle round onwards we score 5 VP for each of the following we comply with: control 1 or more objectives, control 2 or more, and have our Warlord within range of their shield generator objective marker and control it. Heart of the Defense is a progressive objective as well, where at the end of each player's turn, that player scores 10 VP if they control their opponent's shield generator. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with Aeldari, and I've gone for the Seer Council Detachment. This gives me Strands of Fate, which allows me to take the new version of Fate dice for the army. I get a number of these based on the size of game we're playing. In a strike force, this will be 6 of them, and I can essentially swap these out to reduce the cost of different commands I want to use throughout the game. First of all, as my epic hero, I have Eldrad Ulthrin, who will be my army's warlord. For characters, I then have an Autarch Wayleaper with Reaper Launcher and Starglaive, a Farsi with Singing Spear and the enhancement Lucid Eye, and a Warlock with the enhancement Runes of Warding. For battle line, I have a unit of Guardian Defenders with 10 models in the unit and a Bright Lance weapon platform. For infantry, I have 3 squads of Dire Avengers. 2 of these are having the Exarch equipped with Dire Sword and Shuriken Pistol, while the other has an Exarch with 2 Shuriken Catapults, and all of them have 10 models in the unit. Meanwhile, I also have 2 units of Rangers, both with 5 models in the unit, and a unit of Warp Spiders with 10 models in the unit, the Exarch equipped with Exarch Death Spinner and Power Blades. For mounted units, I have a unit of Shroud Runners with 3 models in the unit. And then for monsters, I have my Wraithlord with Star Cannon, Ghostclave, and Shuriken Catapult and Aeldari Flamer. For vehicles, I have a Hemlock Wraithfighter and then 2 separate Vipers, one equipped with Scatter Laser and the other equipped with Star Cannon. Lastly, for dedicated transports, I have 2 Wave Serpents, both upgraded with Shuriken Cannons underneath, and then one with a twin Bright Lance and the other with twin Scar Cannon up top. For characters, he has a Chaplain with the enhancement The Blade Driven Deep, a Chaplain on bike, and a Chaplain with a jump pack and equipped with Plasma Pistol as well. Then he has a Lieutenant with Mastercrafted Power Weapon Neo, Volkite Pistol, and Storm Shield. For infantry units, he has a Blade Guard Veteran Squad with 6 models in the unit, a Terminator Assault Squad with 5 models in the unit and every model equipped with Twin Lightning Claws, and then a Vanguard Veteran Squad with jump packs of 5 models in the unit, and they're all equipped with Vanguard Veteran weapons and Storm Shields. Mounted units, he then has a squad of Outriders with 6 models in the unit of Outriders, and then an Invader ATV with multi-motor attached. The other unit of Outriders then has 3 models in the squad, and the Invader ATV that's attached to them has an Onslaught Gatling Cannon. And finally, his vehicles. First of all, he has a Ballistus Dreadnought, Brutalis Dreadnought with Brutalis Fists and Brutalis Bolt Rifles with twin heavy bolters mounted on its chest, and a Vinda Tactical Warsuit with Incendium Cannon. And then he also has a Predator Annihilator with 2 Las Cannons and Storm Bolter, a Storm Speeder Thunderstrike, and a Storm Talon Gunship with twin Las Cannons. Alright, and so we are all deployed for the Aeldari. I've got a squad of Dire Avengers, Eldrad, a Viper, and a Wave Serpent carrying Guardians, a Farsi, and a Warlock. We then got the Shroud Runners in the centre there, more Dire Avengers, a Wraithlord, a Wave Serpent carrying even more Dire Avengers, and a Viper on that flank. And then moving up the centre of the board are our 2 infiltrating squads of Rangers. For the Space Marines, you also have an infiltrating squad thanks to an enhancement you've taken on the Chaplain, which gives these Blade Guard veteran and the Lieutenant joining them, as well as the Chaplain infiltrate. You've then got your totally not Dreadnought there, the Stealthy Dread. You've got the Dreadnought Ballistas at the back, your Predator. You've got one squad of 3 bikes with the ATV and multi-motor there. Another large squad of bikes with the ATV and a Chaplain leading them. You've also got the Storm Speeder in the center. And on the other flank is your Brutalis Dreadnought and the Storm Talon as well in hover mode. So in Deep Strike for the Aeldari, I have my Hemlock Wraith Fighter, which is a plane, so it has to start off. And I've also got the Warp Spiders led by the Autarch. And for the Space Marines, you've got the Terminator Squad and Vanguard Veterans led by a Chaplain with Jump Pack. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest of the Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. Alrighty, so first turn roller for the Aeldari. I got a 1, and you got a 6. So, Space Marines are going to get the first turn. Before we do begin in the game though, I do have 6 dice to roll for my fate dice for the faction. So, let's see what we get. 1, 2 3s, a 4 and 2 6s, okay. Alrighty, so something else we've got to do before the turn is we do have to pick which objectives are going to be the shield generators. So, the Space Marines have picked that one there. And, of course, I'm going to choose to pick this one here. So, let's go into Space Marine turn 1. So the only thing really to do in the command phase, other than gaining command points, is picking your Oath of Moment target. You've picked the Wraith Lord, as it's probably the only truly open target you've got. So, we'll go into Space Marines movement after that. So, movement for the Space Marines, your Ballistas Dreadnoughts, your Invicta Tactical Warsuit, Blade Guard Veterans, pretty much your whole front line, bar the Predator back there, has moved up across the table as much as it can. So we're going to go into the shooting phase for Space Marine. Alrighty, so beginning the shooting phase, you've got your tank here, your Storm Speeder is going to put everything into the Wave Serpent here. One shot hitting on a 2+ is from the last Talon, hits, strength
12.
So it'll be a 3 to wound. Those wounds. -3 on that into the Wave Serpent. This will be a 5-up invuln. No, fail.
D6 plus
6 + 1 damage for 4 damage in total. Sorry, that was the Storm Fury missile. Now it is the last Talon, so these will need 3s to hit. 2, sorry. And strength?
9.
9, so we need 4s to wound. Gets 1 wound in there. AP? 3. And so, 5-up invuln again. It fails again.
Another D6 plus 1.
D6.
Another 3.
4. And lastly, it's a little rocket pod.
D3.
3 shots on the D3. These will need 3s to hit on this one.
Yep.
For 1 hit. Strength.
Anti-fly 2-up.
Oh, 2-up because anti-fly. Gets it. AP.
1.
So this will be a 4-up save and pass that one. Next, the Ballistas Dreadnought is going to try and shoot the back of the vehicle. So first of all, last Callan.
Yes.
I
get the reroll for this thing.
Both hit.
Strength 12.
Strength 12. No, because it's -1 +1. Oh no, 3. You'll get the +1 back. No, -1 +1. Yeah, sorry, push you to 3. So one of them went through, and so 5-up invuln. No, fail.
D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1. 5. Now, does the vehicle explode? No, thankfully. So they do hop out. There are 12 models there though, so we've got to see whether any of these go dead from an explosion. 1, 2. Okay. Alright, the Predator at the back is going to shoot the Wraith Lord next of all. So, mass cannons. 1 hit. Oath. 1 hit.
1 hit.
2s to wounds. Fails to wound. Now the Twin Link one on the top misses, but does get to reroll due to Oath. Hits. Needs a 2 to wound. Gets the wound. 5-up save on the Wraith Lord. Nope. D6 plus 1 damage for 4. So, Storm Talon is next. It's going to put its last cannons into the Wraith Lord, and then all the other weaponry, the assault cannons down there into the Rangers. Last cannon first, both hits, and one wounds. Yep. -3, so 5 up, saved. And then your assault cannon, 6 shots now, you would be -1 due to stealth, but because of strafing run, you're getting +1 to hit, so you go back to your 3s to hit. No rerolls on that. It's like you were hitting on 4s anyway.
Strength 6.
Strength 6, 2s.
Twin linked.
So one just dies due to devastating wounds. And then I've got 5 up invons versus shooting, and fail with neither, both. Alright, your Brutalis is going to put his stubbers into the Rangers, and then Heavy Bolter is going to go into the Wraith Lord. So the stubbers into the Rangers are -1 to hit, hitting on 4s. Oh, that made not an awful lot of difference from what your roll would have been. Strength 5, 4, still 3s to wound, so 1 wound. This will be a 4. Twin linked.
Still didn't matter.
Didn't matter anyway. This will be a 4+ save because there will be 5 getting cover from the nice little pipeline in front of me. And roll a 1. And now the Heavy Bolter into the Wraith Lord, hitting on 3s. Nope. Oh, yep, rerolls because of Oath at the moment. And then Strength 5 would be 6s, so 5s to wound.
Twin linked.
2. AP -1, so 3 up saves.
Hitting me. 4 damage.
I'm going to...
It doesn't kill it.
Yeah, we'll leave it for now. So, the bike squad here, you're going to put your multi-melter from the ATV into the Wraith Lord. As many bolters as can. I'm pretty sure it's all of them can see the Viper. Gonna go into that. So we'll go with that multi-melter. 2 hits. Now 4s to wound because you're +1. Both wounds. So these will be -4, so these will be 6+ saves. Pass neither, so it's dead because it's D6 +1 a pop. Deadly Demise on the Wraith Lord? No. Alright, so now the bike's unleashing their bolt guns. So hitting on 3s. So 5s with rerolls because they're twin linked.
That's not actually terrible.
It's quite good. So let's see what we get. Only 3 fails in there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9, 8.
So I'm going to have a 3 up save on the Viper here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is the Viper down. Oh.
That was unexpected.
Now
explode.
So, Deadly Demise 1? No. And with the Invicta Tactical War Suit, the Blade Guard veterans, and your bikes here not wishing to shoot the Rangers for fear of them moving out of charge range, that's going to be it for your shooting. So we will go into charges. Alright, so the Blade Guard are going to attempt a charge on the Rangers. So 5-inch charge is needed. No, you didn't roll the 3 you said you did. You got an 8. That's a good charge. Alright, so combat. Who are we attacking with first?
The Chaplain.
We're going to go with the Chaplain first. So 3s to hit.
2s.
2. Oh yeah, 2s is his character. And then he'll be 2s to wound as well because he gets the +1 to wound regardless. 5.
5 at AP 1 damage 2.
So these are going to be my 5 up invon thanks to my shield generator. Look at that go. Pass 2. 3. Hey, only 2 dice so far. The lieutenant there is going to be next to attack. He hits on 3s though. Correct. Or 2s as well. Oh, 2s as well for lieutenants. Okay. He missed though. That's why he's a lieutenant.
Yep.
And strength?
5.
So 2s because you +1 wound from your chaplain. 3. These are going to be 5 up invons again. Hey, there's 1 alive. I am making you roll everything. And Blade Guard. So we'll go through one at a time. Just see how many Blade Guard it takes to kill 1 Ranger. You hit your 2s to wound. Oh, 5 up. Saved. Second Blade Guard.
Oh, that's 2 lethals.
2 lethals. All right. Here we go. Double 5 up. No. Dies. So that is that then. Space Marine's turn 1 is over. So we'll go into Aeldari turn 1. Alrighty, so Aeldari movement is all done. We've had the Hemlock Wraithfighter come on, and then a lot of our Central Force just sort of advance, converge on our objective there. Meanwhile, the Wave Serpent's moved over. We've kept the Warp Spiders in reserve for the rounds. We are going to move the one Solitary Ranger. We'll just move him back there. He did pass his Battleship test, surprisingly. So, let's go into Aeldari shooting. So, this Viper actually is going to put all the shot into your large unit of bikes. So, we're going to start with the Star Cannon. It's going to be 2 shots hitting on a 3+.
No, it's not.
So, 4 pluses because I'm outside of 12. Hit both times. Strength 8 into the bikes will be 3s to wound. 1. That'll be -3.
Times 2. 5.
2 damage. And it's twin shuriken catapults needing 4s to hit. Do -1, and they both miss. And so, because the Viper hit them, they're going to be -1 to hit until the start of my next shooting phase. The Hemlock Wraithfighter will then go into the same bike squad, so 2d6 blast shots. These are each d6, so it's actually 2d6 plus 2.
Yep.
So we are hitting on 4s. Just 4 hits out of that. That's not the greatest. But strength 12 will be wounding on 2s. 2s to wound. Whoop. That's 4 wounds, -4. And 6s. No, 2 damage a pop. Wave Serpent will be going into the Storm Talon, so we'll need a 3 to hit with the twin Bright Lance. Hits. Strength 12.
So 3s.
3s, re-rolling because twin links. Re-rolling. Oh my god. 1. And Shuriken Cannon then. 3s to hit. 1 hit. No, that won't wound. Shroud Runners are going to shoot the bikes. We're also just going to do the same Ranger long rifle at the same time. It's exactly the same profile. So 3s to hit. Not the greatest snipers in the world. Strength 4, meaning they'll be 5s to wound. Nope. Then the scatter lasers from the jet bikes, sustains on 6s, hitting on 3s. Alright, scatter lasers, wounding on 4s. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No AP on these. And so these will be your 3-up save.
Fail 1.
Fail 1. So because I'm within 9 inches of a Psyker, I'm going to spend one of my Fate points to do Fate Inescapable on the Dire Avengers. This will give them Ignores Cover and -1 AP, in addition to their already -1. Only on crits, however. Alright, so Dire Avengers needing 3s to hit, sustains on 6s, and then wounding on 5s. So there will be 6 saves at -2 after I spent my Shrine tokens to turn 2 more dice into 6s. That'll all go through.
No, because it...
and then 4 saves at -1, so 4 4-ups. Be another fail. These Dire Avengers then are going to go into the Blade Guard. So they'll be hitting on 3s. 3s. Sustained on 6s. And so, wounding on 4s. Wounding on 3s thanks to Doom from Eldari. So 27 or something like it. You're using my dice anyway, there's too many to count. 3s.
Oh.
Eldari then hits on a 2. Misses. And so the Guardians, the models in the unit are going to target the Blade Guard. The Bright Lance will shoot out into the Invictus. So we'll do the Bright Lance first. Misses. Alright, the Farseer throwing their Singing Spear because your Blade Guard are the target of Fortune. I'll get +1 to hit.
1.
I hit. And then +1 to wound on this, which is only strength 3, so it'll be a 4 to wound. Wounds, no AP, but damage 3, so it will kill a Blade Guard outright. Nope. The Warlock then will get D6, but +2 due to having 2 friendly Psychers nearby. So D6 +2 shots with Destructor for 6. So these will be at strength 7, sorry, because +2. So 3s. 2s actually, because of the bonus from Eldari.
Yeah.
So 4 at -1. So 4.
That was the hit roll.
And so AP1. Oh, takes a Blade Guard down. One Blade Guard is just immolated. Alrighty, so the Guardians then will get that +1 to hit from Fortune, so this will mean they hit on 2s. And so 3s to wound, thanks to the buffs that they've gotten. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at -1. So 10 4-ups. There'll be another Blade Guard down. Oh wait, another 2. That will leave the 2 characters by the lonesomes. Right, so that's shooting done for the Aeldari. So we are going to go charge phase. And we're going to charge the Chaplain in. We're going to charge the Chaplain. I'm going to charge the Chaplain with the Guardians and characters.
Yeah, that will do it.
Alrighty, so let's go into combat here. We will start with the Warlock. He has 2 attacks with his Witchblade. So anti-infantry 2+ from the Witchblade, hitting on 2s. And winning on 2s. 1. No rend. Damage 2. Nope, doesn't go through though. There's no AP. The Farseer does need to hit on a 2. But then strength 3, so we're wounding on 4s because you still +1 a wound. Nope. And then the Guardians, 3s. And 4s. 4. And no rent. Well, that was not great.
It's gonna live.
Oh, just take 2. Alright, 2s to hit with the Chaplain back. And 3s to wound. 3. 5 up invuln, thanks to my shield generator. +2, take 1. 1 Guardian dies. And that is it for Aeldari turn 1. So we're going to go Space Marines turn 2. So Oath of Moment target will be the Hemlock Wraithfighter this round. And then no Battle Shock to take for the Space Marines. However, actually there might be. During your command phase, I am going to do Presentiment of Dread. I'm going to force your Invicta Tactical Warsuit to take a Battle Shock test at -1.
So I need a 7.
Yep. Ah, get it. He is Battle Shocked. And get it. That becomes Battle Shocked for the rounds. I did spend my 1 that was a fate dice, so I didn't have to spend anything for the command. And so we're going to Space Marines movement for turn 2. So as the bikes here during your movement phase end within 9 inch of a Psycho, I'm going to declare the Ish's Fury stratagem. I get to roll 6 dice for each 4+, it's a mortal wound on them. So, 2. And so, starting off your shooting, the Storm Speeder is going to shoot the Wave Serpent. So, starting with the missiles on top, needing a 2 to hit, sorry. Hits.
Strength 12.
Strength 12. So this will be a 4 because of my -1. Wounds. AP will put me to my invuln. Fail. D6 +1. 6. Now the Las Talon. 1 hit. And 1 wound. 5 up invuln. No. 3. And D3 shots from the rocket pods. Gaining 2. These will hit on 3s. No. And the Predator at the backfield into the Wave Serpent. So hitting on 3s. No. And then the one on top hitting on 3s. Hits. And wounds on a 4. And so 5 up invuln. No. You know what? We are going to spend a CP to try and re-roll that.
Roll a 1, come on. Oh,
got it. And then the Ballistus is going to do its missiles and storm bolters into the Viper, the Las Cannons into the Wave Serpent, which will get a decent amount of cover. But this Las Cannon or missiles? Las Cannons. Both hit. 1 wound. So that would be taking me down to a 2, but you're still -3 anyway. So 5 up invuln. Nope. Damage. Do I die anyway? 4, 5. Yep. Does the Wave Serpent explode? No.
Ooh,
and so the Dire Avengers have popped out. And Dire Avengers escape rolls. No. Much unlike the Guardians, they are trained warriors, so it makes sense. And so now the missiles into the Viper. You're not getting your bonuses to hit, but you hit anyway.
That's a wound.
That'll wound. 5 up save on the Viper. That was so close to being a 6. No.
6.
4. It's got 2 wounds left. Stormbolters, can they do it? They both hit. Oh, they both wounds. 3 plus saves. Save both. Right, your Storm Talon then. The Assault Cannon down here and the Las Talon over into the Wraith Fighter. So go the Las Talon first. 1 hit. 2 hits. And T9, so...
2s, because I get +1.
So 3s to wound, but +1. So 2s. 1. AP.
Twin linked.
Yeah, twin linked. AP. 3. 6 up saves. Save 1. +1 damage for 2. And you're spending a CP to reroll into 2.
No!
Then the Assault Cannon down into the Viper.
Strafe and run.
Yep, so +1 to hit.
Strength 6.
Yep.
So
4s.
Twin linked.
So 3. The strafing one wouldn't have mattered, so it's only 2 wounds, so AP on Assault Cannon is nothing. So 3 up saves. +1 fail 1. So going to make a D6 +1 move for the Hemlock Wraith Fighter after, for 4. Right, so these bikes are going to shoot. The Onslaught Gatling Cannon is going to try and go into the Viper, while your bolt guns from the remaining bikes are going to go into the Dire Avengers. Right, so Onslaught Gatling Cannon to begin with. 8 shots, hitting on 3s. And
Strength 5.
Strength 5, but dev wounds. So these will be 5s to wound.
Ouch.
Nothing. And then 6 shots from all the bolt guns going into the Dire Avengers, hitting on 3s. And winning on winning on 3s. 3 saves. These will be 5 up invons. No, 3 go down. Alright, the Invicta Tactical Warsuit are going to put the Flamer into the Shroud Runners and everything else into the Viper. So D6 +3 from the Incendium Cannon for 8. So 3s to wound is T4 from your Strength 6. And 7 ouch.
AP1.
B1. 5 up. Pass 3, fail 3, so it'll kill a bite. Fail 4, sorry. And then the Stubbers into the Viper. Hitting on 3s.
Immediately missing my
Strength.
4.
So 5s to wound.
Twin linked.
Twin linked. There's 2 there so far. 4.
No AP.
No AP, so 3 ups.
Yes.
Go down.
Now explode.
Deadly Demise. No. Then your bikes are going to go into the Hemlock Wraith Fighter. So we'll go with the Multi-Melter first.
This is not 4s because of the -1.
4s to -1. Can re-roll though. So both hit. Strength 9 into 8, so 3s.
A +1 wound.
2s. Yeah, that's
AP4.
they will go straight through. So that's the Hemlock down, and your Heavy Bolters from the Brutalis then, the only weapons it's got in range. Going to bikes. Yeah, you're going to spend the strat to get a bonus point of AP and +1 to hit, so take you back to 3s hitting the Shroud Runners. Did all of
sustained because of that.
Yeah, sustained 2. So strength
5.
So 3s. 3.
It could be twin.
And twin linked means you get another shot, so that's 4 in there.
4 AP2, 2 damage.
So these will be 5 up invons. Pass 3, take 1. 2 damage though. And then the Stubbers into the Shroud Runner as well. Need 3s to hit. And Stubbers are strength 4.
Yes.
So 4s, but twin linked.
Twin linked.
What, 3? No AP on these.
AP1 now.
AP1 thanks to your strat. 5 ups. Save 2, take 1. Okay, your Chaplain will shoot his pistol. Why not? Hits. Doesn't wound. Yeah, he'll shoot his pistol. And so he hits. Strength
5.
So 3s.
That's dev.
That's dev. Damage 1 or 2?
2.
2. Yeah, that's just going to take it out. Alright, so charges. Lieutenant's going to be the first to charge. Yep. He's in. Invicta Tactical Warsuit will charge. Hits in. Outrider's going to charge the Dire Avengers. And you've got a 9 bomb into the Dire Avengers.
Oh no, I've got no command points.
That is not going to make it, thankfully.
Uh-oh!
And
That's not too bad.
so,
We'll be fine.
combats. Start a combat, I'm going to spend a CP for forewarned on the unit of Guardians. They become -1 to hit and wounds.
The lieutenant.
Lieutenant start off with, hitting on 4.
Ouch. 1.
And -1 wounds, so winning on 4s. No, nothing.
Ouch, Dreadnought.
Invicta Tactical Warsuit, hitting on 4s. Nope.
3s.
3s. That's 1 3. 5 up invuln. Nope. And then you've got your bikes over here.
Yeah.
3s to hit with those bikes into the Dire Avengers. And strength, 5, so 3s to wound as well. 3.
AP1.
AP1, so this will be 5 up invuln on the Dire Avengers. Save 1, 2 die. Guardian Squad will go next, putting everything into the Chaplain. So 2 attacks from the Witchblade, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 2s, because anti-infantry 2+. For both. No AP, but these are 2 damage a pop.
Oh.
The Singing Spear. Both hit from the Farseer. No wounds. And then the Guardians. Hitting on 3s. And nothing. Chaplain will then strike back. -1 to hit, so hitting on 3s. And then he's wounding on his regular... is he strength 6 actually?
5.
So 2 wounds. 5 ups. Pass 1, fail 1. Dire Avengers fighting back. The Dire Avengers Exarch with his Dire Sword, hitting on 3s. All hit. Strength 4, needing 5s. 3 at -2.
Ups. Oh.
Oh. And then there are 4 other Dire Avengers. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 5s. 1, no AP.
Oh, roll a 2. Oh.
You're 1. Take a wound. Alrighty, so time for Aeldari turn 2. We need to pull some stuff out of our butts because it is not looking good. So I gain 2 CP thanks to Eldrad. You gain 1, and we'll go into Aeldari movement. Alright, so movement done for the Aeldari. So we did spend a stratagem, or rather a fake dice, to uppy downy the Guardian Squad back there. We then had the Dire Avengers and Eldrad move up to the centre. Dire Avengers here moved up, and the Warp Spiders with the Autarch have come down as well. So it is time for some shooting from what's left of the Aeldari force. Alright, so we are going to choose to doom your Invicta Tactical Warsuit. +1 a wound against it. And then Eldrad will then shoot your Chaplain with Mind Warp. Hits. And then a 3 to wound against your Chaplain. Wounds, this will be AP -2. No, D6 damage.
Roll a 1. No,
5. Here he goes. I have burst your Chaplain's brain. So the Dire Avengers, I'm spending a command point to give them ignores cover and +1 AP on their critical hits. So they will be hitting on 3s. With sustained hits on 6s. And then I'll need 5s to wound. So 2 at -1, so these will be both saved. And then 7 at -2. 4 ups. Take 4.
Take 4.
The Bright Lance from the Guardians back there will go into the Storm Speeder. Misses. The Warlock will then use D6 +1 for Destructor. For 3. Strength 6, so 3s. There's Torrent. So 2 wounds, AP negative will be 1. Take 1 wound. Farseer will then use Eldritch Storm, so D6 +1 due to blast for 4. So the Farseer hitting on 2s. And then Eldritch Storm is strength 6, so wounding on 3s. So I'll use his once per turn ability, turn that fail into a 6, so 4 -2 saves.
I'm okay because I get the
Then the Guardians hitting on 2s. And wounding on 5s. 2 at -1. Fail 1. And then the Farseer also throwing his Singing Spear. Hits. Wounds. No AP. 3 damage.
3.
So the Warp Spiders into the bikes as well. We will need to roll how many shots? D6 each one. And then we'll need 5s to wound. And so 5s. And so 10 3-up saves on the bikes. Fail 4. And then the Exarch Spinneret Rifle, so D6 shots for 5. We'll love that. Strength 6, so 3s to wound. And then I'll spend 1 of my Shrine tokens to make that all 5 wounds. And 5 4-ups. That'll put enough.
3.
That'll take a bike down. Starshot Profile hitting on a 2 with his Reaper Launcher. Hits. And wounding on a 2 for strength 10. Wounds -2. And kills that bike as well. And then this squad of Dire Avengers into the bikes. Needing 3s to hit. 2s to hit because you've been guided against. And then needing 5s to wound because strength 4. Then 16 dice needed. Saves 3-ups.
Kills a guy? No, it doesn't. Kills a guy.
The Ranger will shoot those bikes as well then. I could take out the last bike. So, hits, wounds, -2,
Oh,
2 damage. And so, with your stratagem going into the start of my charge phase, you've moved back 3 inch with the Chaplain. So the Warp Spiders will now charge the Brutalis with a 9 inch charge needed. There's a fail. But we get a free stratagem reroll thanks to the Autarch. Fail again. Dire Avengers down here are going to charge into the tent and they get in. Eldrad's in there as well with the Dire Avengers, so let's go into combat. I've got my charges first. So Eldrad will go with the Staff of Ulvamar. 3 attacks, 2s to hit, because anti-infantry 2+, and 2s to wound. 3 at -1. So these will be on the 4-up invuln. Oh! The Autarch, the Exarch then, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. Nothing. 9 Dire Avengers then, hitting on 3s. And then 4s to wound. No, because you weren't my Doom target, so 5s to wound. 1, 2, 3. No AP on these.
Oh, I'm going to fail these for sure. Oh.
Nope, saved them all. Didn't roll 666 on Eldrad, you would have died. And so the bikes, fighting the Dire Avengers. 3s to hit.
And then 4s.
4s. No, it's 3s. 5-up saves. Plus 3. 2 go down. Dire Avengers will punch back. The Exarch hits 3 times. And 5 to wounds. Wounds once, AP -2. And then, regular dudes, 2 hits. No wounds. Your Lieutenant punching back. We'll hit with everything. We'll wound 3 times. 5 up. 5 ups. Pass 1, fail 2. And with that, we'll go Space Marines turn 3. 3 at the end of the round, though. Before that, I do control 1. Just the 1. But my Warlord is on it, so that'll give me 2. So 10. Today's video is sponsored by Easy Roller Dice. Fantastic quality, easily legible dice that make your games quick and easy. Easy Roller Dice also sell other accessories for your dice, like dice trays, cases, bags, and cups as well. Use the code Cineful Gaming to get 20% off your next order and help support this store and the channel. Alright, Space Marines turn 3, your over moment target will be the Dire Avenger squad here. And other than that, gaining command points for both of us. I am going to spend my other auto battle shock test on one of your models. Someone in line of sight, so we'll do it on the ballistas over there.
-7.
Yep, -1.
I'm okay.
You're okay. So, end of command phase scoring, you do control 2. Your Warlord's not on an objective, but you're still scoring these 10 points. During your movement, you did move your Chaplain, first of all, back that way. Warlord on your home objective, makes sense to give you more points. But your Brutalis has moved up, and I'm going to declare Overwatch with the Warp Spiders. And so, regular Warp Spiders are D6 attacks each. Alright, I'm needing 6s to wound on these. 10 3-ups from the regular Warp Spiders to begin with.
Failed 2.
Failed 2. Yep, so then with D6 shots as well. For 1. 5 to wound. Doesn't, but I will spend my second shrine token to make that auto. -2 this time. And you pass that one. Then the Autarch needing a 6 to hit. No. So that's that done. So on to the rest of your movement. And so the rest of the movement is just the Terminators moving up with a, great 4-inch movement. Or 5-inch maybe. So fast. So let's go into Space Marine shooting all your anti-tank weaponry into my not tanks. Alrighty, so 2 heavy bolt pistols and 1 regular bolt pistol because, can't all be the same weapon profile.
Heavy bolt pistols?
Yeah, the one different dice is for the bolt pistol. It doesn't have AP. They all hit. Yeah, they all hit. They're all the same strength, so they're all 3s. They all wound. I've got 2 saves at AP -1, so 5-ups. Fail both, and 4-up. Fail that as well. Leaving the Exarch on a single wound. You've then got your pistol here.
Yep.
And it hits. Does it wound?
Lethal.
Lethal. So auto wounds. So yes, it does wound. Fail. Bolters from your Chaplain at the back there into the Guardians.
2 misses.
And
Sweet.
2 misses with it. 2 wounds, because you will wound all 3s.
AP1.
These will be 5-ups. +1. I'm spending the CP on that unit as well for Psychic Shield, so the last cannons from your Predator can't shoot into them. But it's not going to stop the Storm Speeder. Last Talon? Or missile. Missile hits.
Wounds.
Wounds, yep.
5-up involved?
Yeah, no invuln. What's the AP?
3.
4, 5, yeah, no, 1 dies.
Yep.
Now the Las Talon. Both hit.
Both wound.
Both wound.
Same deal.
Yep,
AP3.
so 2 die. Rocket Pod gets
3.
D3. And
They all hit.
Strength 4. Oh, they all hit, sorry.
Yeah.
Who's 2 wounds? 3 wounds. Right,
AP1.
AP1, I've got to take these one at a time, so 5 up to begin with. Nope, the Guardian's dead. Warlock with 4 up invulns, +1, fails 1.
2 damage.
2 damage. I'm going to spend...
Is it worth it?
Yes, because I have very few models left in my army. I'm going to spend a CP, and on a 4-up I survive, I get it. And Storm Talon into the Dire Avengers down there. 2 last cannons, both hit.
Only 1.
Only 1 wounds. 5-up invuln, because aspect armor. Saves. Oh. And then the Assault Cannon.
Strafing run.
Yep, so +1 to hit, because strafing run. Strength 6.
Yeah.
So 2s. Yep. 5.
5.
No AP on these though, so 4-ups. Fail 1. After you finish shooting there, I'm going to spend a battle focus token to move D6 +1 inches for 5. And so the Dire Avengers have moved like so. So he's got no gun. Oh no, he's got a heavy bolter, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's his only gun in range now. He's going to shoot the warp spiders with his heavy bolter now. So, 2 hits.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. AP -1, so 5 ups.
You're behind barrier.
Yeah, so 4 ups. Save both. Brutalis into the warp spiders. Duck behind that pipeline, boys.
2 sustains.
And 1 miss.
One miss.
3 miss, because you'll be... so 3's to wound.
Twin linked.
4. AP -1. These will be 4 up saves. Failed 2. And now the bolt rifles. 2 misses as well.
Strength 4.
3s.
Twin linked.
4 again.
4 AP1s that you recover.
4 ups. And same result. 12 shots from the heavy stubbers. Rapid fire 3. Hitting on 3s.
That's not great.
I'm fine with that roll. That one's going to miss as well on your really silly dice.
3s.
Yeah, strength 4, yeah.
Twin linked.
5. No AP on these though.
Yeah, no AP.
So these will be 3 ups.
Yep.
Fail 1. And so that's it for Space Marines shooting for the round. So we'll go into charges. Which charge do you wish to declare first? Who is? He's dual charging. Cool. He's in. And so, just because you're slightly on the objective, you do get in within half an inch of both. Your Brutalis charging the warp spiders is in. Terminators with a 9-inch charge into the Dire Avengers do not get it.
I'm going to spend a CP.
CP to reroll.
That's not better. Well,
Nope.
I mean,
And the Invicta Tactical Warsuit
right, yeah, cool.
can charge as well. Is in. During the assault phase as well, you've got the ability with your Brutalis to potentially do some mortal wounds. 6, I think that's
D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3, ouch.
4.
4. Right, I'm going to spend the last of my CP there. -1 to hit and wound. 4s to hit with your Brutalis fists. Yeah, I'll take it. And
12.
3s to wound.
I'm twin linked. 3.
3. We'll have to take these one at a time. Damage. 2.
3.
3. Alright, one at a time. First one on the Exarch, 5 up in Von. Nope, Exarch is dead. 2 on the Autarch then, 4 up in Von. Pass both. Your Chaplain's attacking. You're going to do 2 attacks into the Warlock and 3 into the Farseer there. So we'll start with into the Warlock.
2s.
Both hit.
And strength 6.
3s.
1.
1.
AP1, 2 damage.
4 up in Von. No. That's the Warlock down. And then into the Farseer. Only hits twice, yeah. And wounds twice. 4 up in Vons. Takes 2. Invicta Tactical Warsuit into the Dire Avengers. Yeah.
Not great.
Only hits once.
That is a wound.
Wounds. 5 up in Von. Save. Eldrad's going to go into the Lieutenant, hitting on 2s. All hit. And wounding on 2s because anti-infantry. 2. Both -1, damage 2. So
fail 1.
Bikers then deal with the 1 wound Exarch. I just took him off. But then my Dire Avengers will punch your Captain. Your Lieutenant. 4 attacks from the Dire Sword. And then 4s to wound. 4, all at -2. Sorry, 3. 3 at -2.
Fail 1.
Takes 1 damage, and then I've got the rest of the squad. And so 6 attacks from the rest of the squad. Well, 6 models attacking, so 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. 1, 2. No AP. And we get him. Farseer with his Singing Spear. 1 hits. And 5 to wounds. Nope. The Autarch, 4 attacks with the Starglaive. Needing 3s to hit. 3 hits. And strength 6 means 5s to wound. 1. AP -3.
Ooh, 6s.
3 damage. And so that's the end of Space Marine's turn 3. The Aeldari have a seriously big job to try and do now. So let's see what they can do. We go into command phase. I don't have any units that actually need to be battle shock tested. So they're either dead or above strength. I then go control. I do control my home one still, and I've got the character, the warlord on it. So I get 10 for that. So pretty quick stuff here for the Eldar. Movement, we did uppy downy over here. Move the Dire Avengers up, so we're going to go some shooting. We'll start with this lot into here. So shooting wise, we'll go with, yeah, like I said, these guys, I did decide to move the Autarch out of combat. So let's begin. And so we are 3s to hit. And so 3s to wound, thanks to Eldred's Doom.
Would it not be 4s?
Sorry, that'll be 4. I'm shooting bikes, so 4s. And so 11 at -1 on the bikes there.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. That is that down, and then a bike. And then Eldrad will try and kill the last bike. So Eldrad hits, does so. 4s to wound, doesn't wound. Nah, we're not going to spend anything on that, so we'll go with the Ranger into the bike. Hits. Doesn't wound. Ranger will wound, because +1 a wound against anything that targets that unit. So, -1.
I'm okay.
We're okay. Right, spending ACP to give the Dire Avengers there the extra point of AP on crits. And so, we are 3s to hit. 6s on sustained with these guys. 6s, but these will be AP -2 if they go through.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, wow, just 3. So 3.
2.
2. And the Farseer will use his Shuriken pistol. No. And so charges. We're going to attempt to charge a 9-inch charge here. Can we get it? No. And so it'll be over to Space Marines for the beginning of turn. Oh wait, no. For that, we have combat. -1 to hit, -1 to wound on my Farseer, please.
So now I'm on 3s.
Okay, that made you miss one. And now you're on
Still 3.
4s. 3s. Hey, that made another one fail. 4 up in Vons. No. And so you, at the end of combat, you're going to pick these Terminators back up and put them into reserve again. Then, as we go into round 4, you're going to gain a CP. I'm going to gain a CP. No battle shock because units are either dead or don't care.
Both of them.
You're going to oath the Dire Avenger unit there. And other than that, scoring, you're going to score 1, 2, and the 3 for the home general. And so, movement all done. You did bring the Terminators back down. Your Vanguard veterans have come down as well. It is not looking good for these last few remaining Aeldari. We'll go into shooting. Everything from the Invicta Tactical Warsuit down into this squad here. D6 +3 from the Flamer. The 5. Strength of that Flamer is so 3s to wound.
Oh, it's only
3.
3. AP1.
1 dice. Heavy Bolter on the other hand. All
Sustained.
hits, and that's another hit in there from sustained. 3s again. 1.
Only 1.
5 up. Nope, another 1 dice. And the Stubbers to finish off the Dire Avengers and leave Eldrad all by himself, which won't be fun. Twinley. So, Stubbers.
Okay, only 1 miss. 2 misses.
2 miss.
Okay,
So-
that makes you feel better.
Yep, makes me feel a little bit better.
Strength 4.
Yep. So 3s. Twin linked. So how many shots? Yeah,
10.
12, so 10, yeah. 4 ups. Oh, that's quite a few of them. Biker going into the Lone Ranger. It's been alive since turn 1 by himself. The biker hits 3 times. I don't think this is looking good. Oh, wounds twice because one of the hits wouldn't have hit due to stealth, but you wound with everything, so... no. Pass 1 fail. Charles putting everything into the Dire of Edges?
Yeah, I've got...
Alrighty, let's see.
There's a 6.
Yep.
So that one goes back in.
Yep. This is from...
Oh, this is Oath.
Yeah, so...
There we go.
Hey, that's not fun. 3s? 2s, because Oath...
Yep. So 6 AP1s.
6 AP1s. So 5 ups. Oh, okay, only 2.
Rapid fire bolt.
Yeah.
Stormbolter things.
Rapid fire Stormbolters.
Oath.
Oath, yep. And then will be 2s to wound. So what's that, 7?
7. AP1.
5 ups.
Oh! It.
Now the Stabbers, I will get my 4th turn.
This is terrible.
There's another miss in there too. I'm getting my 4th turn.
3s. Twin link.
6.
5.
5.
No AP.
No AP, so fail 2 again. Chaplain's bikes bolt gun into the Dire of Edges. All hit. 3 wins.
AP1.
5 ups. Pass.
Come on.
Why can I roll like this on turn 1? My Wave Serpents would have survived.
What? Storm Talon into...
Storm Talon's going to put everything into the Dire of Edges. Last cannons. Strafing run hits. 2s. 5 up in one. There's 6. So 2s.
Rerolling for Oath.
Now, you just need 2 6s here, and I can't roll dice to stop you.
Twin linked.
4.
4. No AP.
4 ups.
Oh, finally.
No. Exarch is left on a wound. Plasma pistol from the chaplain into the Exarch. Hits. Wounds. Fails. Alright, charge phase. Chaplain
with
and
the
Vanguard going into the Autarch.
That's
No.
5. That's not going to make it. Okay, the Terminators.
Terminators going into Eldrad.
That's a 7.
No.
I'm going to command point that one.
Cool.
That makes
That's
it.
in. Chaplain into the Autarch.
Yes.
At this point, it's all about me getting a turn 4.
Wait.
You're actually choosing not to charge the Chaplain because you want the points.
So I'll charge the Brutalis.
Brutalis is in. Alright, the Brutalis needs to do mortals on the charge. 4, so D3.
D3.
2. Alright, the Terminators are going to go. I'm going to spend a CP here for -1 to hit and wound on Eldrad. So, 4s to hit. Now, 4s to wound because Eldrad is toughness 4, but and I've put the -1 to wound on, but also you're going to get twin linked. Oh dear. So 7 so far. 8, 9.
Yep.
4 up in one with 5 wounds a pop. I failed 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Wow, I failed pretty much all of those. Used up all my 5 up invons. Eldrad's gone. I'm going to then interrupt with my last CP because he minuses a CP used on him by 1. So let's see whether I can kill
the AP of this?
Well, I'm going to use the Armor of Contempt. So, all hit. 5s to wound. 3.
This is important.
Yep.
5 ups.
Yep, you cannot fail any.
Oh, well, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Got him.
Does he explode?
Does he explode? Oh my god.
He does!
How many mortals do you kill me? Yeah, I live to turn 4. I live to turn 4 with 1 model on 1 wound. So, my turn 4, I'm then going to move. I'm going to use my ability to not be overwatched.
Then you're going to charge my chaplain.
And then I'm going to charge your chaplain. Alright, we are charging the chaplain after stopping you being able to overwatch with my battle focus. I'm in just. I rolled a 3 for my charge. Alright, attacking your chaplain. Everything hits. Using Armor of Contempt, by the way.
I've got no CP.
I got no CP. And then everything wounds. So these are 4 at -3. So 4 ups. Each one is damage 3.
That one.
Ah, he lives on a wound.
Of course he does.
And now you get to strike me down and end the game. I'm spending a CP, -1 to hit and wound.
So 3s and 3s?
Yeah. Three. 4 up invons.
He did.
I'm spending a... Oh no, I won't have the CP for that. Oh wait, yes I will, because that other one would have been a free CP. I will have enough CP to take this.
This is a 1. Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. And unfortunately, I don't survive to turn 5. I go down on the last hit from the chaplain. That is a victory, a pretty solid victory to the Space Marines. Thank you all for watching. We hope this battle report was enjoyable for you, and if you did enjoy it, please go check out some of our others in the playlist on the channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future wargaming content.